So good evening, everyone. It's a small crowd tonight because I think there's so many other things going on at the moment. Venerable Rabina is teaching, and there's a Discovering Buddhism module finishing up. So there's a lot going on, but I'm glad that you could join us tonight for our evening purification. And so let's go ahead and start with our mantra to increase the power of recitation. So Kathy, Coral, and Brian will start with that. And that's in the chat box. And this will make the recitation of the practice much more powerful. So we'll say this 7 times. TAYATHA Om Dare Dare BENDHARE SVAHA. 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 And then just check your posture and make sure that you're in a very comfortable seated position. Definitely take the time you might need to adjust your body and make sure that your back is straight and that you are in a position that you feel like you can keep so that you don't have to fidget a lot. It's definitely okay. You'll find as you are sitting that your body is impermanent and changing all the time. And so you may find that you have to adjust as you're sitting, and that's okay. And just think that, you know, this time right now has been set aside, that we're just going to do purification practice. So we don't need to be concerned about anything else, that we can just really be focused on the present moment. There's nothing else more important you need to be doing right now. This is the most important thing you could be doing right now. Purifying your past karma. Amazing. And so let yourself relax into your posture. And we'll do that by focusing on the body. Take 3 nice deep breaths. And when you've finished, let your breathing return to normal. And just start to really pay attention to your body, whatever sensations there might be, without any labeling or diagnosing. It's really paying attention to whatever experience you're having. And just being present with it. And noticing how the body is changing every moment. Even these sensations that you're watching. And we can think about our motivation, keeping in mind this impermanence, that we won't always have this body, we won't always have this life. We need to make the most of every minute that we have. And if we're really aware of this impermanence, and we have any kind of education and conviction in karma, then at the very least, we should be more concerned about our next life than this life. That makes us a baby Buddhist. But even more so, we should be concerned about getting out of samsara completely. And even more so, we should be concerned about becoming enlightened in order to be of benefit to all sentient beings. And to do that, we must purify our negative karma. This will help us to get the precious human rebirth that we might need. If we don't attain enlightenment in this life, we're going to need this precious human life next time around. And it will help us to develop these qualities, these positive qualities that we need, by eliminating these negative habits that we have. It helps us to change in a way that directs us on this path. And it helps us to stop from creating future negative karma. And so our first step in doing this practice is to think about anything we might regret doing, especially from today and since the last time that you purified. And thinking back farther, you may have some new things that you forgot you've done, and you want to regret those now. If there's something that just has been causing you that a little bit of discomfort, you know, that inner unease, because you've done something that you're not proud of, that you know hurt someone. Now is the time to purify it. And then going back even farther, if there's anything at all from this life that you remember that might have harmed sentient beings, regret that now. And then we also need a general wish to purify all negative karmas, all negative actions created from all our past lifetimes, eons of countless past lifetimes, no beginning. So there's no way we can remember them all. So we have to have just a general wish. We want to purify any of those actions so we don't experience those suffering results and don't repeat them. And so now, when we really think about, with everything being impermanent, what can we rely on? Can't rely on our body. We can't rely on our friends, our family. But we can rely on the Buddha, this fully qualified being who has perfected the path of perfect wisdom and compassion. And so we turn to Vajrasattva, whose method we use in order to purify our past negative actions. And visualize Vajrasattva above the crown of your head. And he is your guru manifesting for your benefit as Vajradhara. But I'm sorry, as Vajrasattva. He's made of radiant, white, blissful light, sitting on a white lotus. Every atom of Vajrasattva is just pure love, compassion, wisdom. Here to help you. No agenda. Completely for your benefit. Vajrasattva's arms are crossed as his heart. In the mudra of Vajradhara, left underneath the right, left holding a bell, which represents wisdom, and the right holding a Vajra, which represents the indestructibility of compassion. And these arms crossed represent the union of these two, which symbolizes enlightenment itself. And in this potential that we have in ourselves, as well as in this manifestation of our Guru and of complete enlightenment, we say a prayer of refuge. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. By this practice of meditating on Guru Vajrasattva, may I reach Buddhahood so as to benefit all sentient beings. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. By this practice of meditating on Guru Vajrasattva, may I reach Buddhahood so as to benefit all sentient beings. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. By this practice of meditating on Guru Vajrasattva, may I reach Buddhahood so as to benefit all sentient beings. And really remembering compassion for all sentient beings, knowing that all they want is to be happy, just like me. And there's no real difference. We have the same mind, same type of mind, with the same types of emotions, same types of suffering, both of physical and mental sufferings. I'm really wishing that all sentient beings be free of suffering, have ultimate happiness, and so I must purify for their sake. And so now we do the remedy, beginning with the purification of body. Guru Vajrasattva sends down a powerful beam of white nectar, which is blissful as it enters the crown of your head, filling your body, pushing down black inky liquid, which are the negative actions of your body, pushing them out of your lower orifices, where it just dissipates as if it was never there. And continue to visualize your body filling with the blissful nectar, white, purifying the body while saying the mantra. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dida Mebawa Sutrashaya Mebawa Supushaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiri Mepriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dida Mebawa Sutrashaya Mebawa Supushaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa, Sarvasiri Mempriyasa, Sarvakama Sutame, Siddhishayam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho, Bhagavan, Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Mutsa, Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya, Manupalaya, Vajrasattva Denupatita, Dida Mebawa, Siddhishaya Mebawa, Sipushaya Mebawa, Anarati Mebawa, Sarvasiri Mempriyasa, Sarvakama Sutame, Siddhishayam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho, Bhagavan, Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dida Mebawa Siddhishaya Mebawa Sipushaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiri Mempriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Siddham Shrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dida Mebawa Siddhishaya Mebawa Sipushaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiri Mempriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Siddham Shrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dida Mebawa Siddhishaya Mebawa Sipushaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiri Mempriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Siddhishayam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dida Mebawa Siddhishaya Mebawa Sipushaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiri Mempriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Siddhishayam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Be delighted that all the harm you have ever done to any sentient being with your body is completely purified. Thinking that there's no way you could do anything but benefit others now with your body. And then we purify any negative actions of speech. This time, Vajrasattva again sends down a powerful beam of white nectar, blissful, as it enters your crown, filling your body, this time from the bottom up, pushing up the black inky liquid so that it overflows out of the top of your head, purifying any negative actions of speech. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dida Mebawa Siddhishaya Mebawa Sipushaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiri Mempriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Siddham Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dida Mebawa Siddhishaya Mebawa Sipushaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiri Mempriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Siddham Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dida Mebawa Siddhishaya Mebawa Sipushaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiri Mempriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Siddham Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dida Mebawa Siddhishaya Mebawa Sipushaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiri Mempriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Siddham Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dita Mebawa Sutrashaya Mebawa Suprashaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Sitrashriam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarvatara Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabaha Maha Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dita Mebawa Sutrashaya Mebawa Suprashaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyasa Sarvakama Sutame Siddhim Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarvatara Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Maha Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dita Mebawa Sutrashaya Mebawa Suprashaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyasa Sarvakama Sutame Siddhim Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarvatara Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Maha Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Just be so delighted that your speech is completely purified, and imagine all you can do with your speech is benefit others. And now we purify any negative actions of mind, any of the thoughts that we've had that are critical, and especially the self-cherishing I, this fundamental ignorance that we hold. Guru Vajrasattva sends down a powerful beam of white light, blissful, entering the crown of your head, and it immediately illuminates your entire body, purifying these negative actions of mind. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dita Mebawa Sutrashaya Mebawa Suprashaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Sitrapshriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarvatara Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Maha Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dita Mebawa Sutrashaya Mebawa Suprashaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Siddhim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarvatara Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Maha Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dita Mebawa Sutrashaya Mebawa Suprashaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Siddhim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarvatara Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Maha Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dita Mebawa Sutrashaya Mebawa Suprashaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Siddhim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarvatara Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Maha Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dita Mebawa Sutrashaya Mebawa Suprashaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Siddhim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarvatara Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Maha Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dita Mebawa Sutrashaya Mebawa Suprashaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Siddhim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarvatara Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Maha Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denupatita Dita Mebawa Sutrashaya Mebawa Suprashaya Mebawa Anarati Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Siddhim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarvatara Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabaha Maha Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Be so delighted that all your delusions, all ignorance completely purified, so that your heart has only love and kindness and forgiveness and wisdom, bliss and compassion. And finally, we purify any of the subtle imprints, these obscurations to omniscience that are left on the mind. We've purified all these gross karmic seeds. Now, even the most subtle ones are being purified as Guru Vajrasattva sends down a powerful beam, again of white light, blissful, entering the crown of your head, illuminating your body, purifying even those slight tendencies. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dita Mebawa Sutrashaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Sitashrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatara Gada Vajramami Musa Vajrabahama Hasamaya Sapahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dita Mebawa Sutrashaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Sitashrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatara Gada Vajramami Musa Vajrabahama Hasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dita Mebawa Sutrashaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Sitashrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatara Gada Vajramami Musa Vajrabahama Hasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dita Mebawa Sutashaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Sitashrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatara Gada Vajramami Musa Vajrabahama Hasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dita Mebawa Sutashaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Sitashrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatara Gada Vajramami Musa Vajrabahama Hasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dita Mebawa Sutashaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Sitashrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatara Gada Vajramami Musa Vajrabahama Hasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dita Mebawa Sutashaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Sitashrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatara Gada Vajramami Musa Vajrabahama Hasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Feel you are completely purified with no negativity left. Even the subtlest obscurations to an omniscience have been removed. And then we have the fourth power of resolve. So this is a really important part of the process. Resolving not to repeat those specific actions we were purifying for a set time that you feel very confident you can keep. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, a day, whatever it is. And then have a general wish to not repeat any negative actions, not have any negative thoughts. And we know that we are still on the path, and so these naturally may arise, may happen. The habits are very strong. And that's why we must purify every day, morning, night. And this is what helps us to change. Guru Vajrasattva is so delighted with you. Wanting to merge with your mind, he melts into white light and absorbs through your crown. And you think, my Guru's body, speech, and mind, Vajrasattva's body, speech, and mind, my own body, speech, and mind are now in union oneness. There is the emptiness of the three circles, where in emptiness there is no I, the creator of negative karma, no action of creating negative karma, and no negative karma created. All phenomena are empty of inherent existence, not existing from their own side, just existing as merely labeled dependent arising. And we dedicate all of the merit we've created, the positive energy, doing this purification with the motivation of doing it for all living beings. And so we think, may all the virtuous karma I've created from doing this practice ripen as my enlightenment for the sake of sentient beings as quickly as possible. As a result of the 3 times merits of myself and others, may bodhicitta, from which the happiness of all sentient beings comes, be generated in the minds of self and other sentient beings without delay, even for 1 second. And that which has been generated, may it increase. As a result of the 3 times merits of myself and others, may emptiness be generated in the minds of self and other sentient beings without delay, even for 1 second. And that which has been generated, may it increase. As a result of the 3 times merits of myself and others, may I, who am empty from my own side, achieve Buddha Shakyamuni Buddha's enlightenment, which is empty from its own side, and lead all sentient beings who are empty from their own side to that enlightenment, which is empty from its own side, as quickly as possible by myself alone. And we dedicate for the long lives of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Kyabje Lama Zopa Rinpoche, all of our gurus, our precious teachers, Geshe Sherab. May they have long lives and continue to teach us in this life and in every life until we all attain enlightenment. May we have the help of our spiritual friends, our Sangha, all the resources that we need in order to become enlightened, in order to be a benefit to all sentient beings and lead them to enlightenment as quickly as possible. And then rejoice. Well done. You can sleep with a happy mind.
Thank you, Venerable.
Stay well, sleep well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Venerable.